But when I'm talking, I talk in that camera.
Yeah. You don't have to, but I'm saying you can talk to him or talk to the camera. So it's completely up to you. Whatever's natural.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Ready to roll in 3, 2.
My name is China, and welcome to episode 3 of Sit Downs with Chai. So, guys, if this is the first time that you're watching this, I want to ask if you can please like the video. It's the one metric that YouTube uses to push out the content, so it's quite important, and it's free. On top of that, guys, drop comments throughout it. I look for all the comments, and it's the one way that I can actually get better and develop the feedback and basically make the content get better for you guys. So I read all the comments. So if you troll me, I clap back. I do clap back. I'm not gonna lie, I do clap back. Guys, also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I've said, you turn on notifications so you're the first person to know when we drop content. We've got lots of content dropping, and we got a membership, and you know, it gives you access to way more content that is available there. You've seen some of the lives that I do and some of the lectures that I do. So if you want to see some of that content behind the scenes, make sure you subscribe to our membership. We've got 3 separate tiers, and the first starting at the price of, you know, a cup of coffee. So it's cheap, right? So get straight into it. So guys, like I said, this is episode 3 of Sit Downs with Chai, and Sit Downs with Chai is slightly different from some of the content that you'll see me do, like the Mynameischyna voice, which make sure you go check out. We got that last episode was fire, and we got another episode dropping for you. But Sit Downs with Chai is basically allows me to sit down in a more intimate setting, and allows me to basically have conversations slightly, you know, because someone, you know, it's like when you're in a big panel and you know, you got some of these girls, not only the girls, but some guys as well. But it tends to be quite, you know, back and forth. But with Sit Downs with Chai, it's going to allow me to have real conversations. And this is what a lot of people have been asking for me to be saying, Chai, we really want you to go a little bit deeper. We like what you're doing, but we want you to go a little deeper. So I have a lot of people, real stories, and I'm going to try to get a little bit deeper with that. With that being said, first of all, just introduce yourself.
I'm Banks.
Banks, yeah?
Yeah, Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, and Banks, where are you from?
I was born in Hackney.
Yeah.
From Edmonton.
Yeah.
Those that know me.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, so I just want to just introduce himself, and I'm basically going to say, Banks got a story, and you guys might want to pull up your seats for this story. And essentially, his Banks' story is, my neighbour attacked me with a drill and left me paralysed down one side of my body. Random attack.
Mad.
Is that pretty much what happened?
Yeah.
So that is Banks' story. If you can see, you know, he's got a walking stick over there, and he's actually a friend of mine, and I know him before the walking stick, before the incident, and I actually haven't. How many years ago did this happen? When did this actually happen?
This happened August the 3rd, 2020.
Okay, so August the 3rd, 2020, and it's 2023, so, you know, just pretty much 3 years ago. And I remember him, how he used to be, able-bodied and moving around, and I haven't actually pretty much seen you since.
You seen me, this is the first time.
Yeah, so this is the first time I've seen him, and it's quite, I don't know, man, it's kind of deep.
Yeah, even when we went to the shop.
Yeah. We just went to the shop, you know what I mean, to go get some bits. Oh yeah, shout out Ice Slushy, sponsor Ice Slushy, frozen slush drinks. You know what I'm saying? Best frozen slush drinks you can get in all your local shops. Make sure you go get that out. Check out Ice Slushy, follow them on Instagram.
Waiting for it to get open up.
Frozen slushies. Yeah, and you know, just walking to the shop, I could see how hard, like, you know what I mean? I can see it's struggle, isn't it? Like
it's we'll get into that. Like, yeah.
So that's just basically his story, but that's not his story. That's the outcome. But I want to get into the story, and I want you to take me to, first of all, before we take me to who you was before the incident. So before August 2000 and what year was it, sorry?
It was 2020.
Yeah, 2020, before August 20. That was during the pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic. The pandemic was on March
Yeah,
the
23rd.
23rd. They locked us down.
Yeah, it was my birthday. Crazy.
But, I was working. I used to work for the railway. So But yeah.
So take us. So take us prior to that. Just take us leading up to that.
Oh, so those that know me,
Yeah.
you know,
What was you doing before?
I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
So that's recently what I do. I love music. I used to MC.
Okay.
But for when I went to prison and I came out 2012.
How long did you go to prison for?
I got a 4.5 year sentence, and I've done 27 months.
What was prison like?
Prison was alright. I think someone like me, it was alright. The reason why, because I just love my own space. And yeah, like, don't get me wrong, it weren't a place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't a place to be. Didn't get no sex. You understand? Like, but
Was that your first time in prison?
yeah, but yeah, it was alright. I got a DCAT, but then I ended up getting shipped out from the DCAT, and then I got released from Chelmsford.
Okay, so what did you do when you got out?
So when I got out, probation were on my case, because I went. Those that know me, I went jail for food. So you understand. So probation was on my case, and I didn't have no qualifications. Got kicked out of school from like year 9. Yeah, something silly. So the only qualification that I did have was cooking, and I got that from prison.
Okay.
But you see, every time I'll get past to see the interview. But you see, every time they will apply for my CRB.
Yeah.
You understand? Because it was class A, I wouldn't get the job.
Okay.
So the railway probation was working with the railway, and I think in the whole of London they had like 4 spaces.
Yeah. And
I took that space. I think it was 2014 when I joined the railway. 2013 when I joined the railway. And 2013 is when I joined the railway. But you see, with the music, because my life changed for the best, in fact, you understand. But I couldn't really rap about the railway. It didn't really make sense, so I kind of just cut out the music.
Okay.
You understand? And I worked on the railway. I bought my house.
You couldn't write about being on the tracks now.
Yeah, like it was just
Riding on the tracks now.
Even though I used to spit, and I used to, but yeah, I wouldn't really. Yeah, it was something that I couldn't do.
Next?
But I bought my house.
Sick.
Bought my house at 29.
We need to rate that, man.
And
so you came out of jail.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a job. Then the probation hooked you up on the railways, and then you was able to buy a house.
Yeah, I bought my house, and I bought my house on my own. No dad, no mum, no one there to help me. You understand? And I done it on my own. You understand? And like I said, it's like I said, you rate me for that, bro. I think about every day, like, bro, I moved to my house on my own. Like, you see when people move to the household, I got a new neighbour, and he moved to his house. Bro, his uncle, his mum was helping him move in his house. You understand, bro? I didn't get that. I was there, drive my car to my to my mum's house twice to get all my stuff, and you understand, like, and I think it was around about. So I bought my house in 2017. 2018 is when I started getting back into the music.
Okay, tell me about that.
And started DJing. And I'm trying to think what station it is now. Fucking hell, it skipped my mind. But yeah, I I run the bomb section. So those that know me, those that bomb section UK on Instagram, and yeah, I've done that for about 2 years, I think. Yeah, it was about 2 years I've done that for, and I think I kind of put it on pause. Reason why, because I was really looking to get into podcasting.
Okay.
But because I was working as well,
Yeah.
and Christmas is a very busy time for the railway, you understand? So I'll be working throughout the Christmas, and January I wanted to go on holiday, and I just thought to myself I will get back on it to around October, November times. And yeah, it was 2020, so I must have come out of the station, the radio station, about 2019.
Okay.
That was my last show. You know, Lady BB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Dice.
Yeah. Dice Recordings. Yeah, she I had her on my show, and yeah, and in 2020, this happened.
Okay, so talk to me about 2020. So you was working throughout the pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were working nights, yeah? You worked nights, yeah?
I was working days at that time.
Okay, cool. And so what was your position currently at that point?
So my position, I was a signal and telecom installer by trade.
So basically, you're engineers, right?
Yeah, engineers.
Yeah, engineers,
I wire up cables.
Okay, cool.
And stuff like
So what salary was you on?
Oh, my last salary that I signed off was, I made 68 grand.
68 grand
a year.
Okay, cool. On the railways, yeah.
On the railway.
Okay, so take me up. All right. So now we know who you were. We know what you was doing, and now was taking us up to the year where this happened. So you was working through the pandemic. Now take me up to the night before the incident.
So the night before the incident, I was raised by my mum. Just to break it down.
Yeah.
So I was raised by my mum. My mum had me at 18. My dad only became kind of not friendly, if you want to say, but I kind of came to like know my dad when I was like 24.
Yeah.
And it's only because I just thought to myself, you know what, I'm a man now, and I'm not going to treat you the same than you treat my mum. You understand? I'm going to be fair and give you a chance. And he was married, he's got kids, you understand? He's giving it another go. And what I did is that it was my nan's birthday, and I drove to my dad's house, and I drove to my nan's house, celebrated my nan's birthday with my dad, drove back home, and I had to get up at 5 o'clock the next morning, so I went to sleep. And I must have woken up because I heard some noise. So when I was listening to the noise, and it was my neighbours, they were arguing.
Yeah.
All the neighbours are at.
What
big
was
argument outside.
Your next door neighbour or opposite?
So I live on it was at the top floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all the neighbours are out. When I'm saying like opposite me, they were out. All the neighbours are out.
Because it was that loud, yeah.
So I heard it, but I weren't there. I weren't involved. Went to sleep. Went to work the next day. And I finished work. I drove home. Parked my car up.
What time was this?
1 o'clock.
Okay, so it's daytime, yeah? What's the weather like?
Weather was... You know what? I remember that day like it was flipping yesterday, man.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Take us through it.
It was amazing, bro. It was
The weather
amazing.
was good,
But it was the last time that I ever see, you understand? And basically, I parked my car up and I went to walk up the stairs. And when I went to walk up the stairs, he's walking down. And as he's walked down, the guy that was arguing, I've just turned around and said to him, what were you arguing about last night? And like I said, I was walking upstairs, he's walking down. It was so quick.
How did you ask it? Was it aggressive? Like, was it?
It wasn't aggressive, bro. I'm just being me. You understand? Like, I'm just trying to solve a situation, so there's no other problem like that ever again. You understand? So I weren't being no intimidating to him.
Yeah,
you understand? I
was
was
being a neighbour. Like, what was going on? Yeah.
And he told me he was drilling in his kitchen.
Yeah.
So I turned around and I told him, if you knock and tell your neighbour below you, your neighbour beside you, there won't be no argument. Because I said there's certain people that's got to get up and go to work. Now, that was the bad thing to say, because it was a time of COVID and he weren't working. Everybody weren't working. I was working because I worked on the railway, but everybody was on lockdown.
Yeah.
And I said that to him, and I went to carry on walking up the stairs, and I felt like he was coming. Like, I just felt something. I didn't know he had a drill. If I knew he had a drill, I would have ran. You understand?
Yeah.
But I managed to turn around, and when I managed to turn around, he hit me with a drill, and he fractured my skull. I blacked out, and I woke up when the drill was in my head, and he was spinning around. And then I blacked out again, and then I woke up when the ambulance were there, and then I blacked out again, and then I woke up a month later.
Wow.
And you see all this stuff that I'm telling you, I can't even believe that I'm telling you it. But you see, when you tell you about that day, I remember that day like it was yesterday, because it will be the last time I'll ever
walk again properly.
You understand? Use both of my hands. There's someone those that know me will know what. You understand? But someone that was out there, you understand? I was a signal and telecom installer. I used to work on the overground.
Yeah, that's a physical job. That's a man's job.
That's what I'm saying.
A manly job.
And to be like this now, yeah.
So take me to, you've woken up, okay?
Cool.
So you've woken up, you're in the hospital.
So I woken up, and I had my mum, my mum's husband, and I had my ex-girlfriend at the time, and I was seeing her for must have been about 6 months, just going on about 6 months. But because of COVID, it was really,
it was longer though, because COVID was like 6 months.
No, January. So January, February.
No, I'm saying, but you would have spent more time together because it was
February. No, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, 6 months.
Yeah, but I'm saying you spent a lot of time with her during that time, yeah?
Yeah, because it was COVID.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And
she was there, your mum.
But you see, when I woke up, my life's changed. You understand? Like, you got to understand, this is not something where I've had a cut and my arm is injured for 6 months and then I'll be better. This is like, my life has changed. You understand? And to be honest, I didn't really get it. I thought I'll be back to work. I remember speaking to my work colleagues, and I said to them, yeah, like, remember, even, okay, you see, when I first woke up, I couldn't really speak. You understand? I couldn't really do nothing. My brain had to take time to heal. You understand, bro? I had a drill fracture my skull, go 5 centimeters in my brain, spinning around.
So it hit your brain?
Oh, yes. Come on, man. Yeah. Hit my brain, fracture my skull, went 5 centimeters in my brain. Bro, I'm lucky to be here.
Bro, 100%.
And you know what? I'm lucky to even still have my looks. You understand? But it's true.
No,
but
it is. Are you a religious man?
I was a religious man. I'm not a religious man no more.
I think you should be.
No, man, I'm not a religious man.
You should be giving testimony.
Nah, man, I've done all that. I'm not a religious man no more.
You don't think the fact that you got a drill put into your head 5 centimeters into your brain and you're still here living to talk, and you don't think?
Nah, religion. I look at religion as
I don't believe it's not even
Yeah.
about religion, but you don't believe that someone's looking out for you.
Oh yeah, I believe in the universe. I believe there is a creator, and I believe that I weren't supposed to go, because the funny thing that happened, well, it's not even a funny thing. The saddest thing that did happen is that I was in a coma for a month. So I woke up September the 3rd, and in October, my best friend Gavin Campbell, he was working, and he worked on a psychiatric ward, and there were 2 patients fighting on the ward. And like I say, it was so mad, because me and Gavin, as kids, if anyone was gonna go, I always say it should have been me, because I was a kid that sold drugs, went to prison, done all them. Gavin wasn't a kid like that. You understand? Gavin was a good boy, and he was at work. He was just working. 2 patients were fighting on the ward. He broke the fight up, but then he slipped and he hit his head. He got up. He was talking. He rang his baby mum. He was all right. He went to hospital, and they turned his machine off on the 25th of December, 2020. So. You understand? Like, I've been through a mad.
So you
kind of
see what I'm saying? Like, you had a drill in your head 5 centimeters into your brain, and you survived, and you had to live to tell. He slipped, tripped, hit his head. He was fine, and he's not here.
Come on, man.
Do you see?
Yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
So when I say that, that's testimony that there's somebody that's looking out for you, it's because that's the truth of the matter.
Oh, come on.
They could have drilled a little bit further in your vegetable.
Definitely.
That's it. That's it. And they turning off your machine,
And you know what? I do feel that I'm much more better than I was before.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, I've done a lot of soul searching, and a lot of things have changed within me. But yeah.
So tell me about. So how long was you in rehabilitation? How long was you in hospital for?
So I was in hospital for 6 months.
For 6 months. Okay.
And I was in hospital in the worstest time because of COVID.
Yeah.
There was no visitors.
Yeah.
We couldn't really get the full recovery than we was supposed to get.
Yeah.
Because of COVID.
Yeah.
It was very, yeah.
So, talk to me about the relationship that you was in at the time. So you woke up.
It was a weird one, because she said to me that she's willing to be with me, and I should have took that, and I should have said to her, we can't, because my life now, you understand, for me being with her, it's being selfish. You understand?
Why?
You know why? Because my life, I have to fix my life, and me fixing my life, I can't fix it with her.
Why do you believe that?
Why I can't fix it with her?
If she's saying she wants to be there for you,
but
go on, tell me.
You know why I can't fix it with her? Because I don't even know. You see, back then I didn't even know what to do to start, how to start to fix my life. Does it make sense? Like,
it makes 100% sense.
It was, what happened to me was a major traumatic injury. Like a traumatic brain injury. It's not a joke thing.
Yeah.
People look at me and it might look minor, but it weren't minor. You understand? Like, I'm lucky that I'm just blessed. You understand? Obviously, the way I walk and that is that, but you know what? I am blessed because I had a drill fracture
100%
in front of my skull.
100% you are, man.
You understand? It's talking, crazy.
Man. You're coherent, you're talking.
Come on, man.
Like,
so, yeah, it's mad.
So then what happened then? She wanted to be there for you?
Yeah, so she was there for me. And then when I came out of hospital, because when I was in hospital, I didn't really see her.
Yeah, because...
So when I came out of hospital, I ended up living with her. Rented out my flat, ended up living with her, and I stayed with her for 3 months, and then I got kicked out of her home.
Why?
Like I'm saying, because I blame me, I blame me.
Accountability is always good.
Yeah, I blame me because it all boils down to the fact that I need to fix me, and there was so many things going on in my mind, so many things that I've lost that I don't even know that I've lost. You understand? That it was like originally what I should have done when I came out of hospital was to go home. Even though it will be hard, but I will get it done because I live by myself. I don't pay for no help. I do everything by myself.
Yeah.
You understand? Like neighbours ask me for help.
Yeah.
You understand? So
explain to me. How did you break up? So did you break up when you left?
So we broke up. I left and I went to go live with my mum. Okay. And then I went to go live with my mum. When we broke up, even though we broke up, it weren't the type of thing that I was not talking to her no more. I was still kind of seeing her, but I was just, living at my mum's. And then, remember, I got attacked by a guy that was 45. You understand? 45-year-old man. Fucking, I still can't really understand it. He was married. He had kids. No one didn't expect this. And the thing is that he didn't go guilty.
That was the next bit. I was just letting you speak. I was going to ask you. So
yeah, so this is what I was trying to boil down. And the thing is that I wanted to go court because no matter what, I'm like this. And I know the time doesn't count for nothing. You understand? Nothing won't count for nothing. But it's always good to know what he gets. You understand? And for me to know that I can get... Because the thing is...
Did they put him on remand?
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to think, my life has changed dramatically. You see, all the things that I had planned in my head is all over now. You understand? Because... And I don't even get no money. Because you got to remember, I went to prison. I went to prison for selling drugs.
So wait, hold on a second. Wait. We'll get... Okay, so...
There's so many things...
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So let's focus on the case. Okay, so he got arrested. He got put on remand, yeah?
Yeah. And then his trial was October. So October 2021, his trial was.
Yeah.
I went to the first day of first court hearing. Yeah. When I went to the first day of his trial, the prosecutor came out begging me not to go in. So I'm trying to understand why. And he's telling me it's best for me not to go in. You understand? And I got my mum there, the prosecutor there. And you see...
Why is it telling you it's best for you not to go in?
I can't... It was only just me and my mum as well. And the wickedest thing, I went there in a wheelchair. Even though I didn't even need a wheelchair. You understand? But, yeah, I went there in a wheelchair. You understand? But he was begging for me and my mum not to go into court. And I said to myself, you know what, alright, cool. I won't go in. And then I went on holiday. And I went on holiday I went away. I went away to fucking hell. Is it called Madagascar?
Madagascar, yeah.
Yeah. And I stayed with a friend at Madagascar. And when I stayed there, the girl ended up coming to Madagascar.
What girl? Your girl?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we was out there, and I tell you from that, it was
good.
It was good, but it was hard as well.
How do you mean it was hard? It was good but hard. What was hard about it?
Bro, I'm like this. You see, it's so... I can't explain how I feel. The only way I can explain is for you to say, you know what, would you mind being me for a day? You understand? Knowing that you got to get up and you understand, it's all mad. So
Can I ask you a slightly personal question? Without being pushing, does it work? Can you have sex?
Yeah, come on, man.
Pause. The reason why I asked, because I'll be real, that's an important thing.
Come on, man.
Because you're saying you got a girl, like,
come on,
because I think men can can handle a lot of things, yeah.
Bro.
But one thing men can't handle is
Bro.
if your things don't work. You could be in a wheelchair, but as long as your things work, she's gonna ride you in that wheelchair.
Bro, and you know the weirdest thing,
Don't
yeah?
matter, you just get me? You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Spinner. Listen, she gonna pop it, twerking it on me on a wheelchair. I don't care.
The thing still works,
Yeah,
but
of
you see,
course.
with something like that, even sex, I had to cut that out of my life.
Why? That's hashtag pain. What? Even people with disability need to. you went from blowing girls' backs to what? Skating. Skating on
No,
two
you know
wheels.
what it was, yeah. When she came to Madagascar, when she came to Madagascar, I ended up coming back, and realistically, I shouldn't have came back, because when I came back, I ended up staying with her and buying a dog.
Yeah.
But I only used to
Why you buying a dog when you can hardly walk yourself? How you gonna walk a dog? You know what I mean about man them. Listen, he's got a drill to the head. He's struggling, right?
No, but you know why I bought the
beefed
dog?
the girl.
No, but you know why I bought the dog?
Broke up with her, went on holiday.
But you
Now
know,
you got back with her and you bought a dog.
but you know, but
That you can't even walk.
yes.
Break it down to make it make sense. Go on, let me hear.
No, I was depressed, bro. You see the guy. You see the guy at that time. I'm depressed. But I bought the dog because I was with the girl, and the girl wanted the dog as well. So I bought the dog because I bought the dog for me and her. But I was only with the girl for 6 weeks. So once I was at that house, and you see, we're gonna get into that, yeah. Anyway, but you see, once I was at that house, yeah. Now I've got a dog. Obviously, I've got my car.
Yeah.
You understand? But I've got a dog. I cannot go to my mum's house because my mum's got a dog. You understand? And I can't go to. You understand? So the only thing I had to do was stay in a hotel. So I stayed in a hotel to when my house got given up. So I stayed in the hotel for about 2 months in a hotel, and then a month with one of my friends. And then I moved back to my house. When I moved back to my house, that's when me and the girl, you understand, officially broke up.
Officially broke up.
You understand?
But you pushed her away, would you say?
Yeah, I feel I pushed away, but you know what? And I'm very deep on this, yeah. But only reason I'm deep because I don't have no kids. Yeah. And I'm a type of person, I always say, I've done a lot of change. You understand that? I'm not the person I was a year ago. You understand? So, you see, I wouldn't have been with that girl. And the reason I wouldn't have been with that girl, the reason, well, is because she has kids already. And she has 2 kids.
How many baby daddies?
From 2 different baby
I mean,
I know there's certain people that would be with someone like that, but I'm
just
not
certain people, guys.
I'm not certain people.
Listen, everyone knows what I believe and what I think.
man.
I'm very clear about what I say.
Yeah, man.
So, but some people are gonna say, but you knew she had 2 kids. You know what the women are gonna say? Let me tell you what the women are gonna say. The women with the kids and multiple baby daddies are gonna say, but you knew she had 2 kids. Why did you date her?
No. But you see, when I woke up out of that coma,
Yeah, it made you think about it.
No. When I was asleep for a month and I woke up out of that coma and the girl said she wanted to be me, I should have said no. This is gonna take me ages to get my head around. No. But what I did was say, yeah.
So when you got with her, basically it wasn't serious, innit?
Nah, man.
And then you got drilled, you got attacked with a drill, and then you woke up, and then there, all of a sudden, she's there looking to be your nurse. Yeah.
No, but she won't ever be the nurse, man. Trust me.
Was she outside? While you was at home recovering, was she outside? And the brunches, where
Bro, don't get me started, bro.
Was she outside?
Don't get me started.
So talk to me about this guy. Okay, so his case, right? How long did he get given?
Got 4.5 years.
You got 4.5 years for making you basically paralyzed down one side of your body.
And when you got 4.5 years, I was in Africa. I was in Madagascar at the time. And it sunk in, but it didn't really sink in. I'll tell you for what, it sunk in when I moved back to my house. Because he got 4.5 years. I didn't get no money. He got 4.5 years. And the only benefit I get from the system is I get benefits and I get half my mortgage covered. So all I have to do is pay the interest. I don't have to pay. You know.
But you was on 68 bags before.
Yes.
So this is
yes. So after you just fucked up my whole life.
Yeah.
You understand? And
so he got given 4.5 years for that. Yeah. Do you think if you went into the court, you would have got given longer? If you went and spoke on the stand and you saw your story.
Yeah, I reckon if I spoke on the stand, I reckon the judge would have, because I just believe that for someone that went to prison, done their time, came out, got found a career, not a job, found a career.
Yeah, he was an engineer.
You understand?
Very highly skilled job.
Earned my money, didn't do nothing stupid with it, bought my house, done everything correctly, you understand? Got attacked with a drill, and then because I've not been out of jail for 10 years, I'm not going to get nothing.
So let's talk about is it CIRCA, the Criminal Injuries Compensation Authority?
Yeah.
I think that is. So guys, for everyone that doesn't know, when you're a victim of crime, you're entitled to compensation based upon your injury and based upon where it's happened. If you're a victim of crime, and a lot of people don't realise this, but you're actually entitled to it. And you know, you would think that for what's happened to him, he would be in the running for a very nice award from the Compensation Authority. But he's about to explain to you there's a slight technicality or clause when it comes to people that have come out from prison. Explain.
So, and I didn't really clock this, because I really thought that, you know what, I'll no matter what, I'm going to be like this, and it is fucked, but at least I get some money at the end of it, you understand? And the thing is that I went to prison when I was 21, 22, yeah? I came out when I was 23, 24. I got attacked when I was 32 and a half. So if you calculate the years,
let's say 10.
you can know. So that's.
Was it? What did you got?
I went to jail. So I came out when I was 23, 24. So.
Oh, so it's just under.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 10 years and you're free. You understand? I've not spent 10 years out.
Yeah, it's not been 10 years.
And because it's not been 10 years, I don't get nothing.
Zero.
So don't think that, I've got money or anything like that. My life is totally like, I've got to start from the beginning again, basically. You understand?
So talk to me. So you said you was a switch controller?
Well, I was a signal and telecom installer.
Yes. Pardon me?
Signal and telecom installer.
Signal telecom installer.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. And you was a very good wage. So did the railway not offer you another job? Or could you do anything else you could do?
Like I said, I used to work, so I was working like this.
Yeah.
I was like I said, I used to work on the railway, so I got a job back on the railway. It was based in the office.
Okay, office. So you went from out in the field to office. Yeah,
they paid me 25 grand a year.
Wow,
a year, so that's a big, massive job. But I was okay with it because it just gives me a chance to get out, and you understand. But I'll be honest, it weren't enough for me to live, because I used to make 68 grand a year, and you see, even though I accept 25 grand a year, I have to pay all my mortgage by myself, all my council tax by myself. I've got to pay everything by myself. I don't get no help. So it didn't add up. So I had to.
So it basically working for 25 grand a year, you would lose all your benefits.
I'll lose all my benefits, but I'll lose my house.
But you wouldn't be able to keep yourself.
Yeah.
So
I have to sell my house.
He's basically put you in a scenario where you was making good money, where you was having a good life.
Yeah,
pay for everything.
I wouldn't even be living in my house. I'll be living buying another house.
Yeah, you'd have bought another house already by now because.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, and then
you know me.
And then now you're in a scenario where you can't even take a job that does not pay. You would have to take a job that basically pays the same as in order for it to make financial sense.
I've already said to myself, if they're not willing to pay me 50 grand or more or less, 50 grand or more, there's no point in me working.
Because by working, you end up losing everything.
Trust me. And you see, I'm okay with that. You understand? I'm okay with that. Like, now I'm okay with that because I just think to myself, you know what? You see, I used to work on a railway, so I used to work Christmas, New Year's, Boxing Day, all the days that you can think of that you wouldn't really work, I will work. And I've worked there for 10 years. And I think to myself, you know what? I've gone through this. I should thank the universe I'm alive. Because Gavin is gone.
R.I.P. Gavin.
You understand? R.I.P. Gavin. He's gone. So, like... And for me, I just be easy now. I just think to myself, you know what? If my life is going to be like this now, they have to make my life easy. You understand? That my life has to be easy. And, bro, the way it is now, bro, it's easy and it's good. You understand?
So, how much function have you got? What can you use?
So, obviously, my left side I can move normal. Yeah. My right side...
Yeah.
Right side. My right side, like, you know what? It's been 3 years, so my arm, I feel like within the years it gets better, but this is one thing that I have cut out. I used to go to the gym. I used to go to the gym a lot.
So you don't go to the gym no more?
Nah.
But you need to go. You need to keep the muscles strong, bro.
You know, but you know the thing is,
muscles.
Let me tell you why. When he didn't get when I didn't get no money, he got 4.5 years. I moved back to my flat. I just thought to myself, I went through a big phase of depression, and I thought to myself, you know what? And you see, it's not a thing where I have a dad or you understand that I ain't got no one around me that can just give me that extra push. You understand? I just had by myself. And I'll be honest with you, by next year, I'm going to join up to a gym and I'll do 1 or 2 days a week. You understand? Bro, those that know me know I train anyway. So, you understand? But it was one of them things I just kind of gave up. You understand? Because I just thought to myself, what's the point, bro? All the things that I try and do, you understand? It's just... Look at my radio station. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I was usually... I was the host. You understand? Yeah. Now, you understand? Like, it's crazy how life's changed. You understand? But... I always tell people this, yeah. Because I would never have been the person I am now if this didn't happen. I told you it would took a lot. You understand? Like, bro, I've not had sex for 18 months. Oh, you know what? I tell a lie. Fucking man
are always capping.
Hey.
Man are always capping.
No. Shout out. I'm not even gonna say your name. But you know what? Before that day, I didn't have sex for 18 months.
So when was the last time you had sex?
It was Sunday.
Bro,
come on, man.
You're acting like, bro, you're more active than certain other man, bro. You're more active you're more active than me, and I got both my legs, bro.
What do you mean more active? That's lies. But before Sunday, it was 18 months.
Yeah, but on average,
I'm talking about wanking as well. That's nothing. You understand? And, bro, that's nothing. Come on.
Man said I've been on a serious abstinence. Serious about celibacy abstinence. Bro, it's real.
No, it's real though.
It's real.
Trust.
So what? You must have, bro. You must have unleashed the demon on her.
I won't even like that, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. she unleashed the demon on me.
Bro. And like, so talk to me about relationships.
Boy.
Are you currently dating at the moment?
Nah.
Well, you're not dating, but you're clearly having sex. So this is what makes people like, I'm not dating. Whenever someone says they're not dating,
you know what it was.
People can,
people
can't date, but they can always get sex.
You know it was. Funny, yeah. It was an old date.
Of course, an old thing.
So it was something. Yeah.
Yeah, old school thing. She just wanted to come circle back.
Yeah.
Come and give you that.
But you see,
throw that P at that paraplegic.
But it's weird that you say that because I'm actually looking to say to myself, you know what? Because I'll be 36 in 10 days. Yeah. And I'm still young.
Of course you are.
You understand? And I believe that I can get a woman out there.
Bro,
but
you had a woman and you kicked her to the curb because she was a baby mama. Yeah. It's true. You woke up.
Bobby,
you woke up.
Yeah.
He got drilled, guys. He was dating a woman that was a baby mama.
Yeah, but you know what? But you
woke up and he come to his senses.
But you know what? Yeah, you say that, but she's got, bro. I could have just been a guy that she had for a year and she was gonna move on. You understand?
can say that. That's hypothetically speaking.
Because
she did offer to be there for you, though. She did, and many men. I can't lie to you. Like, especially if you go through something like this. Like, I would. The last thing I'll be worrying about is she's got kids or not. I can't even move half of my body. I'll be like, I'm so happy she's here. Let me shoot up in her. So let me give her one. That's all. I'll be thinking that more to my thinking. Like, because I've got a woman here. Because most women are not built to ride, okay? Most women, something like that, they would run a mile off.
know.
Yeah? You had a woman that didn't run a mile off, but I get it because you went through trauma. So you pushing her away, I fully get it. Like, you went through trauma, you was looking at yourself, you was messed up. The world, like, I get it. I'm not saying nothing
I know.
I get it. I'm just saying that, like, it's unfortunate because she actually wanted to help, but you was in no... you weren't in no position to receive that help mentally, physically. Do you get me? Spiritually, like you was broken. So you had a woman here. It didn't matter what she wanted to do for you. You wasn't being able to receive it in the way she wanted to, and it's just a bit sad because ultimately.
But you know what? There's other things as well. Like she used to work for the NHS. Yeah. So she used to work nights. You understand? So like,
bro, you're being bad picky, bro. Bro, this is what I mean about man them. Even one, half the body.
But you know what? Yeah.
They still be like,
but
nah,
you know
she's
what?
a baby mama.
No,
she works nights.
No,
I'll look after myself.
But you know what? Yeah.
In his wheelchair, just be pulling himself. I love it.
No, but you know what?
It's hard being a baby mama. I can't lie.
I know it's hard.
Even when a man on their deathbed, they still don't want you. It's mad.
It's hard, man.
Savage.
Shout
cold.
All the baby
shout out all the baby
mamas.
mamas. Shout out all you. You know I've got love for you. All of you, baby mama. All of y'all.
But yeah, man, I had to be single, and I'll tell you what, it's done me great.
Okay, so now, what does dating look like? You don't have any kids?
I don't know where to.
You want kids?
I don't know. Yeah, but I'll be honest. If it don't come, I'm happy.
But.
So I'm happy if it don't come, and I'm happy if it does come.
Well, why would it not come?
Because maybe I don't find that woman that you understand. I might find a woman that's got kids and doesn't want other kids. You understand that?
Why just pick another woman with one leg?
Huh?
half a side.
Bro, don't get me don't get it twisted. Bare things across my mind, bro.
You pick one. Get me. You got the right. What's it? It's your right side, isn't it? Yeah. So cool. Pick one with the left side. You know what I'm saying? Right side working.
I know.
You got left side working.
You know what? I'd rather be single, man. It's so weird that I'm saying this to you because if I subtract 12 years, I'm not gonna say her name. Yeah. But I was talking with this girl, and we was just having a normal conversation. I must have turned around and said to her, "Oh, I don't care if my girl is disabled. As long as my girl loves me and she's loyal, I'll. You understand? And
That's your
bruv, if you at 12 years on, I'm fucking disabled.
yeah.
You understand?
And now you're hoping that someone loves you like that.
It's crazy.
Guys, the tongue is very powerful.
It's
extremely
powerful. Trust me.
Tongue is extremely powerful. So, why do you? I'm confused. I know people that are literally they're in wheelchairs. I know people that are have severe burns. I know people that have one arm, all types of other types of things. Yeah.
See, I don't know people.
And they're all in relationships. They're married.
What?
Why do you believe because you have a stick that you can't find a woman? I'm confused. Who's
told
you
you
this?
Because I was. You know what?
Who has told you this?
I've not had it. You know what is, yeah? And I've already found this out since my soul searching. Yeah. Bro, I've never had a dad. You understand? That's the full stop. Full principle prize things. Even though my mum's married and her husband was there, not for me, but he was there in the house. Yeah. You understand? But I've never had a dad.
How's that affected you?
But it affected me. It affected me a lot.
How?
You know
In
why?
what ways?
Because I've had to learn the hard way. Things that I would be taught simple, I've had to learn the hard way. But I used to work on the railway and I worked there for 10 years and don't think that's ever been easy for me.
Tell me what things did you have to learn the hard way that you wish your dad was there to teach you?
Well, that's a good question.
What do you think you missed out on?
I think, you know what? I'll tell you about the things I did miss out on.
Okay.
I missed out on holidays. So I never went on holiday. My first holiday was at the age of 25 when I went on with my ex-girlfriend. I never had a football. I was good at football, but I never had a dad or like a dad to go football with. You understand? Like my mum wouldn't go football with me. So by the time, bro, I didn't really. I think it was about 12, 13. It was bye-bye to football. You understand? Respecting, this is another thing for me. And I'll tell you now, it's for many of us out there. You understand? But I was, so, you see, with women, I love women. You understand? And however people want to say, I'm a ladies' man. You understand? But I was raised by a woman. So you see, when I used to get angry,
emotion.
You see, it'd be
feminine.
It'd be emotion, and I don't agree with that now. You understand? I look at it and I think to myself, what was I doing? But you see, because I never had a man there to tell me that. It's only now when I see it now and I think to myself, how am I behaving like that? You understand? But these are the things that I miss out. Like,
it's quite interesting that you say that, is because it's one of the things that I've spoken about. I've said one of the reasons why it's important to have a father in the home is because when you have a boy that's been raised by a mother, especially when you're going through his teenage years, and women are emotional, they react emotionally.
Yeah, mum was always react emotional.
And that what happens is it feminizes the boy. Yeah. And what a father does is a father regulates a boy and teaches him how to be a man and how to handle his emotions, because men have testosterone. Okay, so when you have women have estrogen. When you have a testosterone, right, and you have a boy essentially battling with testosterone, his masculinity, puberty, his anger, his temper, his emotions, but he's been raised by a woman, so he's actually inheriting feminine traits, which is acting irrational, erratic, emotion, right? When you have a boy that's struggling with both of this in his masculine and feminine, okay, this is how he goes onto the street and does something, a crime. This is how he goes and lashes out,
Just
punches someone,
stories now.
stabs someone who does anything. This is how he goes looking without a father. He starts looking for a father figure
and this is the
in
story.
the people on the block, on the ends that embrace them.
That's
go to the shop for me.
That was a life that I was living.
Okay, so the reason why I say this is because I speak about this, and this wasn't something that I heard someone say to me directly. This was something that I just picked up from all the conversations I've had with people and from what I've seen. And it's a real thing. Men are so important, and men are more important than just a paycheck or. So women will say, you know, he doesn't pay anything. Even if he doesn't pay anything, not a penny, it's. That child needs to have a father, because a father is way more than a paycheck. Trust me, just knowing where you come from, just knowing who you come from, just being able to go there and go for a walk, that is way more important. Just a conversation with your father can inspire. It does not need to be, but because we live in a world where everything is about what has he got money, you start putting the onus of money and realize a man is way more than money. So even if a man can, the only thing he can do is just come and just tell the child a bedtime story, that in itself will do enough.
Yeah, I know.
That in itself.
But I never had that.
Come and do some homework. That's enough to inspire
I never had
a
even a bedtime story. It's so funny, but I never even had that.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say to you? So he's saying he never even had a bedtime story, and he's a 36-year-old man, right? And he's talking about, you would never say that unless that was important to you. Like
you know what? You know what? It is important to me, because if I had a kid now, I'll be reading my kid a bedtime story. I didn't have no bedtime story.
And it's mad because I remember my dad reading me bedtime stories. I remember my dad, because my dad, you know, he's a...
Trust me, man.
He wrote books. I remember he wrote his own storybook.
Bro.
Yeah, like, so it's like, I only, you know, shout out to my dad, man. Big up my pops, man. Big up the chief, because, you know, my dad, he's, in the sense of he's retired now, but he was a diplomat his whole life. You know, he's a professor, lecturer, he's written books, he's, you know, 2 PhDs, a very learned man, chief, he's very, so it's like, but he's spent a lot of time with me, the time he could because of his job, but I remember all the key points, and it's only as I get older and I speak to all my friends and they don't have those things, and I realise how valuable it was, and not once have I ever thought about money. Not once whenever I thought about my pops and the memories has it ever had to do with money. It's never been about money. It's never so. Women make it about money, but kids grow up and they do not remember any of those they remember all of the memories. Like, it's literally, and if you grow up without the memories, what happens is you hear about them, you see them in movies, you see them, you hear them, and then you realise you miss something. You don't know what you missed, but you know you missed something.
You miss something, definitely.
You know what I'm trying to say? And it's yeah, man. I just.
But
sorry, go on.
Yeah. No, just with that guy, it took a lot out of me. So I've not been gym for probably 18 months.
Bro, you need to go gym.
Bro, do I really need to go gym?
Yeah, you do. Do you know why?
Do I look fucked?
No, because when first of all, the side of you need to build that up. So it's gonna get weaker, right? It's gonna get smaller.
Come on, man. You know it's smaller already.
No, what I'm saying, but what you want it to get smaller?
No, bro. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the gym. But what I'm trying to say is that, you see, am I fucked? Do I look fucked?
No, you don't. But you're gonna end up looking fucked if you don't go gym. So
I know.
it's one of those ones. Like, you're cool.
I know.
I don't. Let me tell you something. You go gym, people you need to be outside. Like, you'll meet women in the gym. You know. You meet your life is about to go a different direction. I might will see you in the next Paralympics. Do you know? I'll be honest with you. I don't really, after the Paralympics, I don't really look at people with disability that bad no more, because I've seen what they can really do. I'm like, you guys can run faster than us anyway. Give you one of those blades. No, I'm being real. Like, big up the when 2012 Paralympics, when I can go and watch the Paralympics. Like, I remember they gave away tickets to the they had free tickets. Nobody wanted to. Bro, do you know how much people took those tickets and went to go watch it? Because you end up seeing sports that you didn't see before, and you're seeing people you're like. All of a sudden, you realize these people. No, man, I don't need to open a door for you. You need to open it for me.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I need to get out a bit more, innit?
Yeah, because I think you're looking at your disability like it's like a real disability, but I think like, you know, it's gonna be an opportunity for you to do different things.
Well, this is what I would. Yeah.
But you're speaking, right? Yeah. You're walking. You got a car. What car you got?
Q3.
I mean, you're doing all right for. So I'm saying, like, I mean, see what I'm saying? You had sex the other night. See what I'm saying, bro? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, you still look good. Pause. The reason I'm trying to say this is because I don't want you to have a defeatist attitude, but I want you to understand that life, of course, life has changed for you, but there's a whole new life that waits for you if you're ready to embrace it properly.
I know.
If you're ready to embrace it, it's, you know, and if you want to get a bit of your old life back, you need to get to the gym.
Yeah.
You need to, you know, start training up your muscles. Like, you need to start getting back in your physio. Start getting, because you're moving.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
Like, you need to train your brain. You need to tell.
I think I've trained my brain now, so my brain is strong enough to deal with. You understand?
Yeah.
And I think now this was the wrong thing that I was doing. My mind wasn't there, but I was trying to fix my body.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the right way for me.
It's not gonna work,
I had to
bro.
fix my mind, and now my mind's fixed. I can now fix my body, and I think that's the best thing for me.
No, you couldn't be in the gym if you wasn't mentally strong.
Man.
But I'm saying to you right now is you need to get outside and
But it's good thing that, because that's what I said to you. I look at you and I say to you, right, am I fucked though? Because you know what? If you say I'm fucked, I don't think it's anything bad. That
No, bro, you know.
I'll say to you, bro, thank you.
No, bro, you're not effed. But at the end of the day, it's like you still haven't got gym for 18 months, and you know you haven't, you know,
it's a long time. Trust me.
So, unless you want to have a real skinny leg and a real skinny arm, and then you really gonna look fucked, then you ain't gonna get no bitches, bro. So, ain't no chickens, man. The chickens ain't clocking around here, man. Bro, you ain't getting nothing. Ain't nothing.
No, but this is why I'm trying to say that.
I'm saying you're gonna have to be up in Amsterdam red light district paying hella peas.
Nah, man.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be your forte.
Nah,
anyway, strip clubs were made. Shout out to all the strip clubs. Do you know why? Strippers love you guys like you. You go in there, you blow your disability allowance there. They love them. They love them.
Nah, man.
They will take your whole check. They will take your whole check and they will not play about.
I'm not on that, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, man in wheelchair need love too.
If it gets like that, bro, I'll just have to whack, bro.
Huh? Nah, I mean, you know, I'm saying, but what I'm trying to say is like, it's. I'm just trying to make you understand that your life isn't over.
I know.
It's just changed.
It's changed big time.
And there's no reason why you can't get married. There's no reason why you can't have a partner. You know what I'm saying? No reason why you can't have kids. There's no reason.
I think now I look at life different because I was engaged. You understand?
When was that?
There's so many things.
You missed that. You missed that part. What happened?
Before I bought my house.
Why did you?
I was with her for about 5 years.
Why you not get engaged then? Why you not get married?
Long story, really, and
Make it short.
But it was mainly her dad.
Why?
Understand? Dad just never liked me, and
What, you didn't ask for his daughter's hand in marriage?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that might be. You know what I mean? You're supposed to kind of ask his dad's hand in
But
marriage.
this is what I'm trying to say. I weren't raised by my. I didn't. You understand? Now I see it.
Yeah.
Understand?
That's disrespectful.
You should ask that.
Yeah.
Are you
getting? What you think gonna marry my daughter without asking permission?
And the wickedest thing, yeah, bro. We had the venue booked. We had things paid for, like, but bro, like, yeah, I didn't marry her, bro. And you know what? It's a good thing that I didn't marry her.
Why not?
Bro, like, I look at because I've done a lot of changing and a lot of soul searching now. Like, I believe that the women that I was with before, I was with you for you see, because me being broken,
Comes in the back of it. Yeah.
me being broken, how am I gonna be with you? If I'm broken, how am I gonna be with you? You weren't broken, but I'm broken, And the main fact that I'm broken because my dad wasn't there. So all the things that I've missed out on being from a dad, yeah, I need to go out there and I need to fix it in my life. You understand? Once I fix these things, you see, bro, I probably could have been married by now. You understand? Bro, but you see, it's just these little things. And you said something today that made sense. You said something about when the kid don't have a dad. He said it leaves you know.
No, I'm saying like they need to know where they come from. They haven't got identity. They're lost.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to you.
And
you need to know where you come from.
I need to, and for me, knowing, I like the word identity.
Identity, you need a sense of identity. Having a father's identity.
And me not having an identity, I couldn't be with that woman. I couldn't be with no woman because I had to find my identity. Now I found my identity.
You found your identity, yeah?
You understand? Now I found my identity. You understand? But I didn't see these things. But this is what I'm trying to say. This is me being like this, bro. There's many people that's like that, out there like me, that was raised by just a mum, didn't have a dad. You understand? Goes to prison at 22. You understand? Like selling drugs. You understand? Them kind of things. These things are common.
Yeah, 100%. When you take the father out of the home,
Trust
you
me,
place
man.
your child at every statistical disadvantage. Your child is more likely to drop out of school.
Trust.
Your child is more likely to end up pregnant.
Trust.
Get someone else's child pregnant. Your child is more likely to suffer mental health issues. Your child is more likely to go to jail. Your child is more likely to actually commit suicide. Your child is more likely to, if it's a man, go out there and actually do the exact same thing. So you would think that if someone is raised without a father and they raised with a mother and they watch their mother struggle or they watch their mother in DV scenarios, they would go on to be the best possible father they would be because they switch. No, in actual fact, what they're going to do is repeat the exact same thing.
Okay.
So
but you know what? I do not. Yeah.
So and whenever we speak about the stats, women hate this. They hate this because what they will always say is they'll say, "Oh, but what about the father? What the father?" So then I'll say is women initiate and break up the relationship 70% of the time. Okay, 70% of the time it's initiated by. So when we look at divorce and breakups, women initiate 70% of the time, and then what women will say, "Oh, but you know, because of infidelity and cheating." But when it comes, they will, like, women and men cheat pretty much on the same equal rate. It's literally like 48, 52. Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah.
So essentially, yeah, it's like so when they say some of these things, it's kind of like, bro, like, but go on.
But see, I've had relationships.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like to think a woman is cheating on me, bro.
No,
like,
listen. What I'm trying to say, you wouldn't like to think it, but here's the thing. Women won't like to think men are cheating on you too, but men do, right? Women cheat. The difference when women cheat is women are just better at hiding it. Okay, that's and that's really the truth. So why do women never ever like the fact that men go on holidays, boys trips? They'll be like, "Oh yeah, we don't go on boys trips," or they won't like boys trips, yeah, and be like, "Why? What's the problem?" Oh, because it go. So women understand one thing. They understand that women go on holiday and they sleep with men. They do, because if they didn't sleep with men, why would they be worried about you going on a boys trip? There would be no need to get worried, would they? And the reason that women are worried is because women know what they do with their girls on their holidays. That's what, and they know what they've done when they're single, and they know what they've seen. But women like to always play this game and this virtue signal, and oh no, we don't do this because the thing about women is, like, they don't like to be confronted with stuff. Okay, so women cheat. They do. Wow. They have sex. Wow. They just don't like to make you believe that they do it like that. Yeah. Essentially. So, and the reason why us men don't
hopefully ain't being mean.
No, it doesn't. Look, listen. How would you really know? And what does it really matter?
Yeah, I know.
Do you get me with X? What does it really matter? It's you know.
I'm only playing.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Any girl, she belongs to the streets anyway. Let her go. let the streets have her. Let the streets have her. So let's talk about. What about your friends? You was doing a lot before. What about your friends, your friendship group? How have your friends been?
You know
since
what?
then? Your closest friends, what they've been like?
So Gavin died on Christmas Day, and that ripped my heart out of my chest, and
Come a bit closer.
I can't even when I say it to you, I still can't believe that he's gone.
Yeah.
And you see, people were there, but I believe to you know what, anyone watching, you understand, if I'm saying things that are wrong, you understand, you know my number. But I just believe that you see, when I came out of hospital and I was out of that relationship, I was there and people just saw money. You understand? Because, bro, I just feel that for once they came and they got whatever they got from me. You understand? They weren't, you understand, nowhere, you understand, they were gone. That's how I look at it. You know what? You see, it's so deep me saying it, 'cause I think to myself, how could that happen to me?
Yeah.
But bro, it was real. But you see, it's because I'm like this. People need to think, because they look and they say to themselves, "Whoa, he's got one arm. He can't even run." You understand? Like, and you see, I'm talking kind of clear. But you see, when I came out of hospital, them kind of things, I weren't really a talker. I weren't really, you understand? So people weren't really thinking I'll be all there and this and that. And bro, there's few names I should throw in the box, but I ain't gonna really throw no names. But yeah, man, friends, there is a few, and I keep them close. But there's a few that I don't have no more. And yeah, man, it's a shame that I had to go through this to wake me up. You understand?
So, 2024 is coming. What would be your hopes? And what are your plans?
So
we know Jim's one of them.
Oh, Jim's one of them.
Yeah.
So I'm on TikTok.
Okay.
And
what's your TikTok?
I can know.
Do you know it?
I should know it, innit? You know what? I've not been on TikTok that long, so please forgive me. But yeah, my TikTok is Banks. So BANKSSSS.
Banks, yeah.
So yeah, I'm just looking to kind of just build something on TikTok. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. Maybe I should just go live from the morning and just see how it goes.
When you say you want to build something on TikTok, what you want to build?
I really don't know. You see, because I was a DJ, so music is something I love to do. But now, because I've got so much free time on my hands, it's not just always about music. It could be bringing other things involved. Yeah. And I'm a talker. I can, you understand? So yeah, it's just TikTok is the only thing that I've got. So I'm just trying to just build something on TikTok, and I don't really know what is.
I think I'm gonna give you a few pointers. I'm not super TikTok, but I got a few videos on there that do alright. So I think I could, definitely on YouTube. And anyway, from this show that we're doing, we're gonna get lots of clips. So I'll give you lots of content where you can post on your TikTok and get out there, man. That'll be some good stuff, man. That'll definitely get you going. Some content, some clips with me in there will definitely get your algorithm, your TikTok. What can I say? The algorithm loves me, man. It will definitely get your TikTok going a little bit. I just did a podcast. Actually, episode 2 is gonna come out, and we had shout out to Moby One, the rapper. But he's actually he's the guy that wears the balaclava all the time. I thought it was just part of his drip, because the rappers always be wearing ballys and ski masks. But so I asked him on the show, why do you wear a balaclava mask all the time? He told me, oh, he's told me I'm a burns victim. I was in an accident. I was like, wow, on the show. I didn't realize that. I was
What
like,
do you mean burn victim? What?
yeah, like he was in an industrial accident.
Oh.
And he was burnt all over, and he's been in an accident.
Ooh.
So he's got burns
yeah.
scarring.
Yeah.
So he wears a balaclava and mask, and he's a rapper now. But I'm saying, I thought it was just part of his outfit, like for being a rapper. I didn't know it's not just a balaclava. They special compression mask and bands on him. But you know, and the reason why I say that is because he can't show, like, you know,
Come on, man.
but he can't show his face, right?
So how is he with women then?
I had the same conversation with him. He's not dating, but he had a girl before, and it happened to him in the pandemic as well. So he was working. Victim. He was working in airline in the industry. He was an engineer.
Okay.
And something to do. I don't know. He took gas cylinder. Something always done. It blew up. Yeah. Blew him across the road. He said the next time he woke up was in the hospital, just like you. Then he got sent home, and then he's like, you know, a week later when he was home, he went down. He got let through the door. He got made redundant. You know, he didn't get no money as well.
What? They made him redundant. He didn't get no money.
No money. He just got something now.
Okay.
But it's been a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, at least he's got something.
Yeah, but the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, you both were in the pandemic.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying to you, you both had you know, accidents or, you know, traumas that happened to you. But one man is here, you know, with a limp, a slight, you know, and another man is balaclava up to the, like,
come on, man.
And you know what I mean. So yes, he's able-bodied and he's doing whatever, but at the same time, you have your face, and you don't realize how important a face. As long as you got a face, you can. Like humans, we are designed that we just your face. We need to see your face.
You see the balaclava.
Balaclava. Like, you know, he can't even use dating apps. I said to him, he was like, because you can't use a balance. I'm like, like, think about it. It's crazy. You don't realize it. If you couldn't use your face,
Bro, listen, I know, because I was with the girl the other day, and bro, she loved everything. But you see, I think we're better off as friends anyway. You understand? But you see, I'm just not the person for her.
Bro, you keep pushing women away, like, and you keep pushing.
You know, it's a thing, yeah. I was the type of person that always done things. Yeah, it's just probably that I just always wanted that. You see, my ex-girlfriend before the other girl, she didn't have no kids.
Yeah,
you understand? Like, I was always, but yeah, obviously, yeah, man, it's just different, man. It was different.
So, what advice would you give to someone?
What advice?
If someone,
okay,
give some advice to people like that. For people that go through trauma, something shocking happens to you, and that affects your life, that changes your life in a way. Because I'll be real with you, like, you're handling it well. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you've been through a lot, but you're here, you're speaking about it on camera, and I think that's important, because look, this story for me, your life can go. You can go from one day just like you said, able-bodied, living your life to the next minute. It changes in an instant. And who makes that decision that your life just changes like that? Who makes that decision that your life?
You know, one thing I will say though, you see, you live this day, you treat every day like it's your last day. You understand? And that's one thing I didn't really do. I used to work, and I used to work a lot of hours, a lot of days. There was not a lot of days, and if I did take time off, I'll probably go on holiday for about 2 weeks, and I'll be back to work. So, and what I'm trying to say is that live life, like, even though I was working, bro. Always live life like it's your last day, bro. Because anything is anything. You can be out there, and you know, God forbid, but anything could happen, and you know, bro, it's just hard. But you know what? It's so hard because you know there's people out there that's doing things. So you could be doing something, I could be doing something. But then you know, if you say live like today's your last day, and because you're doing something that's big, and rah, you can think, rah, well, tomorrow I could die, or tomorrow I could not be here. You understand? It kind of don't really make sense. Do you? I might have to cut that out still.
No,
But,
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So it's just that kind of just live your life, man. Don't be kind of too.
Well, like it's unfortunate that sometimes it takes trauma, it takes death, it takes things that shock the system, that shock us, that make us actually experience some type of mortality, or make us feel vulnerable. Things that show us, that expose us. These tend to be things that will really make us think about life and think about decisions and think about, you know, what are we really doing, and what life am I living? Am I living the life that I want to live? Like you hear that people have the epiphany moment. Like you hear people that you know, they have a near death experience, and all of a sudden they walk away from their job. They and they just change the complete life. Because
you know what? This is what I feel like's happened to me.
I know, because they have a complete and utter different perspective on stuff. So, you know, I think, I think that's what's happened to you, and this can be I think you should do more TikToks and, you know, things about your story. I think maybe you should probably get other people that have been injuries, things that, you know, have changed their lives, you know, because essentially that's what's happened to you, but you're dealing with it, and if you started a podcast or put out content like that, I think a lot of people out there, you know, there's a lot of people that have had their life changed due to injuries, due to things that, you know, that were beyond their control.
I think as a whole, I can bring something, because it's not just my disability.
No, I don't think it's a disability, but I think the way you've handled it. The way you've handled it, I think it's and even the fact that I was just talking about another person who's got something similar in the way he's handled it. He's become a rapper now. He's almost taken on an alter ego of a superhero. So these are two people that have had two things that happen to them. Yeah, just like in the movies with a superhero, right? What happens? Do you get me? An accident happened, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they change, right?
Trust me.
Like, and then now, you know, a lot of superhero. Look, Deadpool. That's what I said to him. I said to him, "You're like Deadpool, mate," because Deadpool's like that. Yeah. Deadpool, but he had a girl. Deadpool be getting girl. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm just trying to say to you is, I'm not making it about your disability, but I'm saying to you, like when they say your disability can be a superpower, and it can be you can be the person that's going to go and help other people that felt like you, and maybe you advise someone to tell them, don't push away that girl.
Yes, well, you know what? Yeah, like. shout out the girl, but
do you know why? Do you know why? Because I talk a lot about women not being there for men and not caring about their feelings, not riding for them. I say it a lot because most women don't give a damn. They're gonna leave you, right?
But you know what? Yeah, it's all right saying shout out the girl, but you see, when I was down and I went out, you understand? The girl weren't there for me.
Where was she?
The girl lives half an hour from my house.
Down and out?
Bro, when I moved back to my house,
but you pushed her away before that, right?
Bro, it's not that I pushed her away. You understand? I got kicked out of the house. I had to go and live.
Saying, when you got out of the house and when you got up here, you already were telling me you didn't want her there.
What do you mean?
When you woke up and she was there, you was already like...
No. Really and truly, I didn't want her there, but I didn't think that. I didn't see that. It's bro, you gotta remember, I woke up and I'm in the trauma. I'm in a state of trauma.
I get that. I'm not listen, I'm not trying to blame you. I'm just saying that, look, at the end of the day
forget. I just thought he was kind of blaming me. I was thinking,
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, I'm recognizing the fact that you went through trauma. I recognize that, but I also have to recognize the fact that a woman was prepared.
Yeah, come on.
And we don't know how you can only speculate and say that she might have not ridden, but she was willing to ride.
Yeah.
So we have to put
Yeah,
that out.
and we have to put that out.
Okay, cool. Let's put
Come on,
guys.
man.
She was willing to ride.
She was willing to ride.
So we have to put it out.
Yeah,
there
come on,
because,
man.
You know, shout out to that girl there.
But just unfortunately, it just didn't ride that long, innit?
No.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But so, talk to me about your mental health.
My mental health is great.
Yeah.
I do not see anyone. I deal with my mental health by myself.
What type of things do you do to it?
So I listen to Alpha Flex.
What's that?
It's some frequencies. It's so I listen to a fast frequency in the morning.
What's that? What's that? EDM.
It's hard for me to kind of explain. Oh,
but
it's hard for me to kind of explain. I've got it on my phone.
Nah, don't play it. Don't play it because
But yeah, you just listen to them. Been doing it for about 6 months now.
Your help?
And yeah, man, it's helped a lot, man. It's helped a lot.
So, is there anybody that's watching this that you want to send a message to? You don't have to say the name.
Ooh, you know what? I didn't really want to send a message. I just wanted to just tell people my story. I think that because this happened to me and I kept it kind of quiet and people didn't really know. So all the people, last time people would have really heard of me was either on radio. And just to tell people my story, let people know that, you know, I'm still here. You understand?
Guys, he's still here, people. He's still here. He's still here. He's still here.
Unfortunately, I didn't get no money, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
And
you got your life, bro.
Yeah, I've got my life and I've got my health and I'm ready to go again. So yeah, watch out. Keep a lookout for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me something that no one knows about you.
No one knows about me.
Yeah. Nothing incriminating, please. I always say this ain't Milan TV. But you've been quite open, but I want you to share something, you know. You've shared quite a bit, but I think
no one knows about me.
Yeah. Something you haven't told people on a platform before, more importantly. See, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Everyone's like, what? Everyone's like, what have I been hiding? What can I say?
Oh.
No?
I don't know, man. You've put me on the spot now.
That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. I want to think.
No one knows about me. Okay, no. I'm thinking, no, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Someone knows about me. Yeah, I'm left-handed. But really, truly.
He's like the only hand I got left. I like that. Okay. So, do you want to give out your social media, let everyone know where they can find you?
Yeah, so my TikTok is Banks. That's BANK with 4 S's. And Instagram is Bomb Section UK. And that's about it for now.
Yeah.
But just keep a lookout. But Banks, that's on TikTok, BANKSSSS.
And so this was the first podcast. How do you feel? How's it been for you?
Yeah, it's been alright. Maybe I should have dressed up a bit more, a bit of jewellery and that. But yeah, man, it's
pull out the bling bling. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Nah, man, I'm alright. But yeah, man, it's been good, man. Thank you for inviting me, though.
No, it was, and
because you was a guest on my show, wasn't it?
I was a guest on your show before. And this is the thing, guys. Full circle moments, because I was doing something completely different. To be fair, I was talking about
I was talking
about
that.
frozen drinks, iceless shoes, and now it's complete 360. And you know, he's here on my show, and unfortunately, it's something completely different. But I don't look at it as I just look at it as this is where we are now, and it makes me appreciate a lot because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I remember being. Do you remember just before when things got open, we went into London?
Yeah. I've got pictures.
Yeah, we got the pictures, and he was able, he was everything, and it's like.
And then I think 2 months
after that, it's when it happened. Then I heard, I was like, what the hell? And it's like, you know, that was really the last time he was out, innit?
Yeah.
And it was a time when no one could go out, and they just opened places out. We went into London, you know, we went to where did we Duck and Waffle.
Yeah, Duck and Waffle.
Duck and Waffle, yeah. Like it was, we had a really good time, man. And then the next time I heard that, the mad thing that happened to you, so it was like, and I haven't seen you since, and that's a good few years ago, and I haven't seen you since, you know, obviously till now. So for me, it was quite important that I gave you a platform. It's times like this that when people talk about, you just do. I'm grateful I have a platform that I can share your story. It's at this point in life, it's like, wow, I've got a platform that I can give to you, and we can share this story, and more people can see this. And I also believe it's. You said to me you didn't go to see anyone, you didn't do any therapy, but here you are speaking to me and giving your story to me. So I treat that as therapy for me. Speaking on platforms is a lot of therapy because I get to speak about a lot of stuff, and I get to speak about things that are on my mind, and you know. So I also know that, you know, a problem shared is a problem halved, as they say. So even so, and this is gonna be probably gonna halve a lot of people's problems with this.
Well, like I was saying, a lot of people would have hoped or thought, you understand, that I'll either be on crack, heroin, lost my mind, dead. Bro, the worst. You understand? Obviously, I've had a drill fracture the front of my skull, and it was a bad time for me. But I'm here and I'm shining. So you understand? So yeah.
Okay. All right. So guys, I think that's clean, right? That's clean.
Is it clean?
No, that's clean, man.
Yeah.
So thank you, my brother. So guys, my name is China, and I am the man in the voice, and this is episode 3 of Sit Downs with Chai. I just want to give a big thanks to my guest Lloyd, aka Mr. Bomb Squad. Mr. Bomb Squad.
Nah, it was bomb section.
Well, what's the Bomb Squad? Bomb section. The bomb section, and he just shared us his story, right? And his story was basically, my neighbour attacked me with a drill.
Yeah, man.
And left me
45-year-old neighbour.
And left me, you know, paralyzed one side, half down side of my body, and it is for me it is a moving story because I know him as a friend of mine, and I know what he was like prior to this, and having to, you know, watch a friend of mine, you know, who's essentially completely different shell of the man that he was in that sense.
Trust me.
But he's still coherent, he's still strong-hearted, you know, he's still got bands, you know what I mean, he's still got good pause, and he's still, he's definitely still active in the streets with his gal, because, I mean, he was doing up Sunday Fun Day, as he said, so yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm grateful for you you know, coming on my show, and sharing your story, you know, with the world, because that's really what it is with my platform. It goes worldwide. So
and thank you too, man.
Yeah. So thank you very much. So guys, make sure you like the video. Please like the video. Comment on it, because, you know, let us know what you think. If you're someone that you've been through a similar trauma, or you know someone that's been through trauma, like how's this show? What's this show said to you? And guys, like remember what I've said before. We get better by your feedback, you know. And if you're off liking the Sit Downs with Chai, then make sure you drop some comments. Turn the notification bell so you know the first person when we drop content. And like I said before, we have our membership tier. We've got 3 separate tiers, and that gives you access to exclusive content that people won't see on YouTube. So if you want to do that, it starts at $2.99, which is the price of a cup of coffee, and most people can afford that, right? Okay, and with that being said, my name is China. I'm the man in the voice. This is episode 3 of Sit Downs with Chai. Big thank you to my guests.
Thanks.
And we are. And make sure you go grab the mic/shoes.